Hello guys, Nightspectre here, bringing you another League of Legends cast. My voice is finally starting to get normal again. I thought I would heal sooner, but I guess not. My coughing actually got worse. But hey, at least I'm able to upload a little videos, a few videos. We shall see how it goes. So let's go over the teams. We have a Jayce over here just standing still, so I'm not going to look at that guy. We have a jungle Lee Sin, which is very well indeed. A Leblanc, who are they going to invade with just 4? Amazing, we shall see. So we have a Leblanc and a Varus and the Fiddle. Fiddle in the middle, I don't know, but actually Varus got spotted by Corky there, so if Corky gets spotted back then they will fear. However, pings are going down, so Corky made it so that, hey, red team knows. So we have a Corky for red team. We have a Nocturne and a Nunu, who is actually going to get caught real bad, and I wonder why. Pings were going down, Corky had vision onto them, they know they were there, yet he still walks in. Weird play there by Nunu, I actually am disappointed. But hey, it's only the beginning. We have a Syndra, let's go and check her out. So look at all those balls, a Syndra everybody. And then top lane will be a Yorick. So yeah, that's a free lane. Actually, they still continue invading. Very smart move indeed, switching it around. This will be another kill, probably. They think they're stealing blue, so they can't do blue. So what do they have to do? Go to red. No, instead they think, nah, they're not there. We can just take blue. Oh, if only they would have walked through there, they could have gotten the Yorick. But hey, at least they got the Wraith, and maybe they'll steal the red one as well. I think they will. It's a pity for Leblanc because of course her minions are already there, so she will miss a little bit of last hits. She will pull with starting with the change there. That's pretty well. It's the best move to get the first blood, of course, but it's going to be a little tougher lane for her. Well, she's a Leblanc. She will probably win her lane, but it's pretty hard to play Leblanc in the end, especially because a Banshee's Veil and you're pretty much toast. So support Fiddle, I've seen one support Fiddle and he actually did great. However, he can't really support like a real support can. Just look at Corky, he has attack speed and movement speed, all thanks to Nunu's presence. Well, the Blood Boil of course. So Lee Sin having red is going to gank, so I hope bottom lane will keep quiet for now, and let's see whether or not they'll have a kill onto a Yorick, which is very hard to do. Yorick going into the bush is getting caught, knocked back there. You stay in that bush, you young man. Good flash, he probably will be able to get away thanks to it. So, good job Yorick. His flash is down, so he needs to be careful. Syndra zoning away the Leblanc with her little Q, a very strong ability. And of course that ball is an imminent threat always. She can knock it back, she can stun you with it, she can throw it on your face. Let's go to the top again. For now it's Nocturne's turn. So all other lanes, please keep quiet. I will cast the top. Nocturne actually just going to recall. There's a lot of minions there, so it's pretty dangerous to go in. But he is pushing fairly hard, so it is possible to just go in. Tank the minions. They don't do that much damage anymore lately. Nocturne going in from behind. Jayce, of course, with the speed is going to knock back and then just walk away. If Nocturne was level 3, he could have used his black spell shield, but he didn't have it, so pity indeed. Dark Shroud, is that its name? Let's check it out. Shroud of Darkness. Damn it, it was the other way around. So Varus is actually doing quite well considering. Of course, Fiddle with the Dark Wind is always a pain in the ass. He can poke you down for eternity. I was going to make a mid-Fiddle video, but because a little replay was a bit buggy since the new patch, I can't use old footage anymore. So I really hope they'll fix it, because I have a lot of good footage I want to use, but apparently it's not going to happen. Anyway, back to the laning action where Syndra is throwing balls and then making more balls. Needs to be careful, the burst. Oh, looky there, she actually was lowered by quite a bit. Leblanc needs to be careful there. Already her mimic got used, so she can't use it again, it has a cooldown. Oh no, don't go die now. Good little fear there by Fiddle, making it so that Lee Sin will get away after a not so successful gank. Well, I say not so successful. He did head to Corky. Nocturne spotted by a ward that was barely going to go away, so they're going to run like the wind, or should I say dark wind. A fiddle, A. Oh no, that's ignite. That's going to be first blood by Syndra. Good job. With the last dot of the ignite, getting the kill. So that's what I was talking about. That's the Scatter the Weak. It has a very decent range, but it's very hard to use. It's a very hard skill shot. You actually, it's like shooting with, oh wait, that's a lot of damage there. Is he going to do something about it? Jayces are very good at diving, and this Yorick doesn't have any mana. But what I was going to say, it's like shooting with a catapult. You need to aim. Yeah, you need to aim. Period. Lee Sin going in, and actually if Jayce is able to just push towards the tower, I don't see Yorick surviving this, so Lee Sin will have to wait. Actually, they're going in without the help of the minions because of course, a very nice hammer. No mana, no ignite. That's the kill for Lee Sin. Maybe he should have given it to Jayce. Well, maybe he doesn't need it. Lee Sin that's fed is just as dangerous, if not even more dangerous, to be honest, because he has a good ganking potential. Corky going to get feared. A lot of damage there just because of that fear. Of course, fear is one of the hardest hard CC, well, the longest hard CCs that are still in the game. Not even Ramesses town is that long. Nocturne now spotting the Lee Sin will just walk away. Corky will just walk away. Syndra will try and do a lot of damage onto the Leblanc, but she will just walk away. Everyone just walks away. Jayce is there farming, but he'll walk away. Need to be careful there, Leblanc. Those balls can still get scattered upon you. And there's a Nocturne who can snipe. What is she going to do? Is actually going to recall at an amazing position, because if she would have recalled at her tower, then of course Nocturne with his Duskbringer would be able to just snipe her down. So good job there, Leblanc. And good damage there, Fiddle and Varus. They are doing fairly well. Here I was saying Fiddle isn't a true support, but again that poke is just immensely crazy. And, well, the fear duration of a full leveled fear, of course now it's only level 2, rank 2 fear is only 1.5 seconds, but it will become a 3-second fear. 3 seconds of just free damage by Varus onto Corky. Of course you can say, hey, Nunu will do an Ice Blast on Varus, which will lower his attack speed. True, but Fiddle can do a lot of damage early on in the game. Of course the question is, will he be still viable in the end of the game? Because if he's not able to get any kills, then he won't be that strong. So we'll just see. Once he hits level 6, he'll be funny. Syndra will receive blue, so that's good for you. Leblanc doesn't have blue. She is level 6, so she has her very big burst potential. Oh no no no, looky here, it's a kill. As I said, did Fiddle got the assist? Yes he did, so good job there. Fiddle probably tanking the turret with his drain. I want to see it. Sorry guys, let's go back for now. Oh no, that's too far, that's too far. And I can't skip forward. So I'll be here talking, no, we'll just go twice as fast. Twice as fast, twice the speed. So, ultimate missing there by Varus, but hey, he just flashed in. It was actually a bit of a mistake by Nunu to leave his carry behind when it had only that much HP. A pity for Lee Sin that he couldn't get an assist, but hey, he's going to spot Nocturne. Nocturne backing off immediately. A wise decision there. So, actually a second mistake on Nunu's part, to be honest. But then again, Corky maybe should have gone back. And that's going to be the ganking potential of a Leblanc, who is actually attacking the wrong player here. Well, the minions are actually doing a lot of damage onto the minion, but it will be a kill and nevertheless. Actually, Leblanc will die here. Good job there by Yorick, going for the double kill. One more minion, yes he will. Great play, Yorick. Holy cow, he just killed 2. He just killed 2. Of course, he had a second life thanks to his ultimate, but still, good job there. No omen, no weak for you. Excuse me. So I will probably be coughing a lot. My voice is still 100%. But hey, I need to cast Teleport, going down by no one less than Leblanc, who will try and do a lot of damage and probably succeed. Will bind down Syndra. Syndra actually was able to get him with the ultimate. Oh my god. All those balls flying onto Leblanc's face, and you would think she's used to getting balls on her face, but guess not. She's very kosher. What does that have to do with being Judas? I don't know. I wanted to say Chase. Yeah, that was the word. Chastity. Anyway, don't know why I said kosher. Fiddle could do an awesome ultimate right about now. But they don't have any vision. Yes, he will do the ultimate, but I think that, yes, Corky will just Valkyrie away. The Fear was actually able to hit during the Valkyrie, but it won't be enough. Fiddle wants to go in, wants to go with the Dark Wind, and Dark Wind actually immediately interrupts Nunu's ultimate there, so really bad play. Well, bad play, just the timing was off. It was a pity indeed. As long as Dark Wind was still off cooldown, he shouldn't have used his ultimate there, but, well, at least the Fear was off on cooldown. Terrify was. Oh, actually, was that an ultimate? Well, it was dodged by Nunu no matter what. So I can go top, where I think Jayce will do a lot of damage on the top. Or maybe Yorick. Yeah, I think he prefers Yorick. Well, why not? He is having fun on this top lane. Winning against Yorick is always fun. But Yorick wants to return the damage, but then Jayce can just say, no, get away from me. Nocturne has his ultimate, so he can jump in from that range. It should be possible. So we shall see. Do they want to go? Oh, actually, that's a lot of damage dealt onto Syndra. As well, of course, as Leblanc being fairly low. Probably just popped her ultimate. Now Nocturne going in onto Jayce, who still had, oh, another flash in by Nocturne. So that will be a kill. Great play there by Nocturne, just flashing immediately after the flash of Jayce. So good kill. And that will probably be a kill onto Syndra as well. I don't see her escaping this. She might try and knock the enemies back. Yes, she will. Knocks back Lee Sin. Trying to use her ultimate onto Leblanc. Will not be enough damage. And now she got stun locked into position. Almost able to kill Leblanc, by the way. But she survived. You lucky goose. Fiddle trying to win against Corky. He could actually go in here, but he didn't. There were a lot of minions, so I think Varus would prefer getting the minions as well, just in case Corky would be able to escape. Leblanc with only a slither of health escape. So Syndra, really scary champion. I thought the burst potential of a Leblanc was scary, but Syndra just returns it equally, I might say. I might even say better. Well, she is farming better. It's pretty hard to farm with a Leblanc. I have the same issue, but on this elo you might consider farming a little bit better, girl. Well, I have a soul stealer. Yeah, exactly. Just farm some champions then, it will be alright. Well, she did escape death twice, so she's as good at surviving. Of course, with the improvement of distortion. Oh, nicely Sin Gang there, baited by Varus. Corky was able to flash away, but there's a Fiddle over the wall! Oh my god, double kill! Will it be? No, Varus taking it, which is actually better. But guess who's there? It's Syndra, going to throw some balls down, but it won't be enough. Scattered won't work as well, because of course it was already on cooldown. Nocturne going in onto the Mimic of Leblanc. He was actually able to do a lot of damage onto her, but not enough. And needs to be careful himself, because of course she can return that damage to him. It's actually a Nocturne pick against the Leblanc fairly well, just because of that Shroud of Darkness. If you can block out one of the Sigils of Silence, then it's actually almost half of Leblanc's damage just wasted. Syndra now going in, actually going to catch herself a Leblanc. They have a ward there, so she knows where she is. She is going to, oh, she's going to go the other way around, so they're actually just walking in circles. I wonder how it comes at least Sin knows where Syndra is. Oh no, Leblanc, she has vision onto you. Oh, distortions away, and then distortions back onto the ball. Will get killed there. Not too sure why she did that. Trying to bait Syndra, trying to do damage onto her. She had a ward, so she could use her Sigil of Silence onto her and mimic another Sigil of Silence onto her, but she wasn't fast enough. Syndra just used her ultimate and it was more than needed. Lee Sin now going to kick. Will he? Oh no, because Corky was there. If he... Well, yeah, it wasn't necessary. They just want to zone away blue team so that they can do a dragon more easily. Lee Sin, of course, very good at stealing dragons. If he has a ward, he does not. So it will be harder. He will do a blind Q. Will actually get a lot of damage there by Syndra, so he needs to be careful. Has the Q, will not get the steal though, so he gets away immediately. And a good kill by Leblanc, by the way. I didn't saw. And for that I am sorry. Fiddle fearing, silencing with the Dark Wind, doing a lot of damage there. And we'll get the Yorick. Not really the prime target, but if you're able to do a lot of damage onto him, it might actually work. Leblanc is now caught in between 4 and will probably die. Taking the Yorick, and that's a good ultimate by Varus, snaring everyone. Will not get the kill yet, will now have the kill. Nocturne going in onto Lee Sin, but he safeguards away to safety. Varus keeps doing damage. Fiddle going in with the ultimate now. Will not get the fear down onto the Corky. That's a pity. And now it's Jayce going in from behind, so that will be a dead Corky and probably a dead Nocturne. He's tanking a lot of turret shots though, so he needs to be careful. Gets speared away from the tower, so that's at least good. Will get a lot of minion shots. He will survive. Nocturne, of course, will survive as well. Whew. That's good play there by blue team, I might say. It was looking... Oh no, Syndra with the ball. Will she be able to scatter the weak? She will not. Oh no, don't show your face to her. And that's scatter the weak on your face. Ping's going down onto Nocturne, so apparently Yorick does not want Nocturne to steal his farm. And I can understand that. So Leblanc wants another sniper kill. She has proven before that she can snipe down Syndra quite quickly. And doesn't have the distortion to finish off this other sigil. And because there were a lot of minions, she couldn't use her binding as well to pop her silence. So it might have been a kill if there weren't as many minions as there were. Lost hitting with a Leblanc is very hard to do. That's probably one of the main reasons he's so weak. But still, in the end, she is still a kind of a weak champion. Fiddle going with the silence and the fear will not do anymore. Varus going in was spotted by a ward, so they will be careful. Of course, I think Leblanc might be able to get... Oh, barely. Varus doesn't have the snipe ready as well, so it's a pity indeed. So close, so close. But yeah, that's the power of a Leblanc, especially in the mid game. So I think blue team will need to make use of their mid game. If they are able to win this mid, then they can win. Though I think the end game of red team is just a little bit better. I think Corky is also stronger in the end than Varus. Just because of his mobility, he can jump out, Varus can't. Varus' ultimate is strong though. If he's able to hit everyone with it, it's a very good snare. But then you need to land the perfect Fiddle ultimate, and Fiddle in the end won't be as strong as he should be, because of course he's a support Fiddle. How much gold per 5 does the little bugger have? 2. And that won't be enough, I think, unless he's able to get a lot of kills. Varus now caught way out of his league, however Nunu isn't going in, so he should be able to escape. Of course, Fiddle and Lee Sin were there if needed. They had vision onto them, so Nunu knew that Fiddle... Oh, that's a lot of damage there. Of course, the two burster champions going into each other. But every time Syndra goes in, Lee Sin is there to help the Leblanc. So it's all thanks to Lee Sin that Leblanc is just able to keep on stacking her Soul Stealer stacks unto infinity. And therefore has a lead onto Syndra. Though Leblanc died recently, so she's only on 5 and no longer on 8. Was that a hit? It was, but he will not dive. And I don't know what Jayce is going to do. A Yorick without mana is quite useless, so I think he's going in. The second... Oh, he actually missed his shot there, but he must be able to do the perfect hammer. Yes, he will, so it will be a kill. I can't see Yorick surviving this, and that will be a kill. At the same time, Nocturne was able to get the kill onto Leblanc, and Nunu doing an amazing ultimate on 3 players, but hey, Fiddle can do the same. Will flash after the Nocturne, a bit of a waste, because Nocturne is of course a very quick champion. If he has his Duskbringer buff onto him, of course. Syndra going in onto Jayce, however, bottom lane going in as well. Syndra will probably get the kill, missing her toss there, but that will be an easy kill. Oh no, I don't think so. Does Syndra have flash? Yes, she does, so yes it will. And my voice is starting to disappear once more, so I will drink some water whilst you look at a Nocturne doing probably nothing. I'll even add in water sounds, so it sounds legit. So red team has respawned. That's what the camera wants to say to you guys. Oh, they could have stolen the blue. Well, they won't. Unless Lee Sin has a smite of cooldown, he might be able to smite steal it, but it's on cooldown, so they can't. Dragon getting watered. They are preparing for the next dragon, apparently. It should be about to spawn. Oh, Oh, that could have been nice. Leblanc was actually trying to teleport in onto the blue, trying to steal it, but it was a little bit too slow. So Nocturne was able to get it no matter what. This ward will disappear shortly, but I think Nunu will place a new ward. Nope, he already used all of his wards by warding the dragon and this brush over here, so... Well, and of course over there, but we saw that. Nunu needs to be careful there. Leblanc might actually be able to kill him while Syndra is there. It's alright, Syndra is there. Syndra one level higher than Leblanc. Weirdly enough. So, yeah. Well, they did have dragons, so that's at least a little bit of extra experience. And Syndra is actually not doing that bad either. She has 5 kills. Leblanc only also has 5 kills, so it's equal. Nocturne going in, they are going to try and do something here onto Lee Sin, but I don't think that'll work. Fiddle is there as well, and he can just ulti over the wall if needed. It's off cooldown, so he can use it. They're all going on to Jayce apparently. Can you catch a Jayce? Well, with a Nocturne you might. Actually going straight into the full enemy front here. Going to try and get the kill onto the Corky, but that won't work. It almost did, but Lee Sin was already here. If only he walked through here, then his entirety of blue team could help him. As my voice is disappearing. Fiddle, use your ultimate. Yes, that's going to be the perfect ultimate. However, his team isn't helping. Syndra actually being CC'd into infinity will get an amazing kill for Varus and then a good CC over there. Corky needs to be very scared and he dodged the sonic wave and will not, barely escape with Valkyrie. So good try there, Leblanc, but it won't work. Actually, Fiddle doing great this game for now. That's what he needs to do. He needs to get at least assists or kills so he can stay being a threat. Because in the end, if he isn't farmed at all, he will not be able to do anything at all. And nothing at all. And that's a blue for dragon. So, a red team got a dragon, blue team got a dragon. Good job. Good job, teams. Who are we following? Apparently Fiddle. No, Varus? Fiddle? Varus? Fiddle. Sorry, I like to see why the dynamic camera does things that he do. Well, yeah, it's true. Varus with a red buff is very dangerous dynamic camera. I understand. Yes, a blue buff is very important as well. Oh, I almost thought that Jayce would have stolen it, but... Well, the burst potential of Leblanc is very high on a blue buff. So, Nunu and... no, I thought they were going to meet. Lee Sin has an oracle, so if you want to know where all of Nunu's wards went... Well, he destroyed them. One survived, this one over here, but it's almost dead anyway, so... Red team will not have any vision, and Nunu, he has wards, but he's thinking, if I place wards down and Lee Sin will destroy them, so I'll place them at very unconventional places. Oh, sorry there, Jayce. Didn't saw you dying twice to the same tactic there. Stop pushing the lane, thank you very much. Sorry, I just had to say that. You were probably butt clenching because I wasn't looking top. It should have been obvious, but hey, I'm sorry for that. Oh, that's a lot of damage you have there, Leblanc. However, same goes for Syndra. So they're just able to burst each other down. Those will be the team fights. We have Leblanc and Syndra just casting against each other and they will both die, and then you have the rest just fighting normally. Which is an awesome sight to behold. So it will all be who will be able to burst the other one down the fastest. Oh, Fiddle, you and your dark winds be annoying. What is he leveling actually? I know he leveled his Terrify first because of course, hey, 3 seconds fear, that's pretty awesome. But he is leveling his dark wind second just for the arrest, so he doesn't want to heal as much as you'd think, because well, if you play AP Fiddle in the middle, and of course you level your Drain first and then your Terrify, and Darkwind is just some extra bonus damage. Pings are going down onto Baron, but it is warded. Not anymore. And this place is now warded. So they really want to do Baron. Pings are going down. You have a Fiddle, so he is very good at tanking Baron. Of course, his Drain is only level 1, so he isn't able to tank as much as you would want to. Another ward going down. Fiddle trying to destroy it. They will destroy it. Of course, they have an Oracle, so it's pretty easy to destroy, and that's a very fast Baron. Red team not able to do anything. They are going in from below. Baron now taken, so they need to be very careful. Fiddle is going to go out of sight and then use his ultimate if they're able to catch someone. Actually, oh, double flash there onto Syndra. A lot of damage there, but Syndra able to return all of that damage. Varus will die. He should have tried and lifesteal someone, but it didn't work. Corky dying to Leblanc, and I don't see Nocturne surviving this, to be honest. Once Lee Sin is able to cripple him, he will die. I actually need to flash over the wall. Nocturne trying to kill Lee Sin, but I think Lee Sin is just a little bit stronger than a Nocturne, shutting him down. Too bad Leblanc couldn't get the assist. Her sigil wasn't fast enough, but it would have been a kill steal anyway, and she would have gotten shit on. So yeah, good job that blue team. Showing that mid-game is the way to go, apparently. Well, I found red team to be a little bit too easy on their Baron giving thing, and that's a Fiddle ultimate, everybody. He should have used his Dark Wind a little bit sooner, because hey, that's why Yorick survived for that long. And now Jayce will die. And Lee Sin almost died, but he had safeguard, so it's fine. Yorick smash! Yorick died again. So yeah, that's only Jayce dead. Jayce shouldn't have died, to be honest, as I said, but it doesn't matter. Still 4 people with Baron. But what I was going to say is that red team was actually very, I don't know, they were chilling. I think the blue team was doing red, and they were just like, yeah, I think they do Baron, and I think I think they're doing Baron. No, they aren't doing Baron. They just destroyed the ward. They want us to think they're doing Baron. They're baiting us. Well, they might have. It might have been a trap, so they weren't as eager to go in. But still, you need to check. You need to at least ward a lot of damage and a silence and a binding and a death. So good job there, Leblanc. How many stacks do you have on your Soul Stealer? 12. So yeah, that's beginning to get a lot of ability power there. She's on 360 ability power, and she'll probably have more now. Yep, 493, so that's about 500 ability power on the 26-minute mark. That's a lot. Of course, if she will die, then all of that will be nothing. And pretty funny there, Lee Sin. And excuse me again. So I'm thinking, well, Leblanc is of course a very fast champion, so... Oh, looky here, that's another kill. No, missing the binding. Oh, you don't want that. That's going to be a retaliation by red team, but it's 4v1, so I think Nocturne will not survive. Trying to abrupt the vision of the blue team, but that won't work. They're all together. Corky now just going in, giving away a kill. Not too sure why Corky was there. Oh well, Varus actually doing great this game around. Maybe I'll name this game League of Legends Varus, or at least add something special to it. Syndra doing quite the good job, but she's not able to carry her team just because of that. Leblanc is just able to kill her whenever she pleases, once she has that many soul engorgements. Already on 16, now Yorick getting feared into infinity, will get snared even further. So it's really the AP and the CC this team has is also pretty amazing. Phil now going in onto Nunu, support VC port. However, of course, there's another player around the bush. Will they get the kill? Will he be able to snipe? Oh, barely. Lee Sin might have actually, if Lee Sin would have used, oh, his resonating, oh my god, just look at that damage. If Lee Sin would have been able to use his resonating strike, it might have been a kill, but then Lee Sin would have died, and that would have been an oracle lost. And that's a binding missing. They need to be careful though, but I think Leblanc has 20 soul engorgements, so good job Leblanc, having a full soul stealer, so that's great. Magi soul stealer is great to have if you have 20 stacks, because it gives cooldown reduction, right? Yes, 50% cooldown reduction, so she will be a very strong threat. Going for the soul stealer and actually making it worthwhile. Not much people can do it, ladies and gentlemen. Mostly it's not a wise idea to go for it, but hey, if you're able to pull it off, if you have a very escapey champion like Kassadin, like Leblanc, or you're just able to get a lot of assists like a Cartus, then yeah, sure, try to go for it. If it works, great. If it doesn't work, well, you just lost the game, mate. Unless of course you sell it and buy another item, but that's a lot of money lost, trust me. Fiddle trying to get a lot of lost hits, but hey, Leblanc is there. And Leblanc only has 75 minion kills. Well, I'm lying, it's 74, but you know what I'm saying. I like to round the numbers down to 5s. Oh, Leblanc getting crazy there. Oh, that's going to be a kill, so Not too sure why she did it. Now she lost her stacks. She has 14, which is still something, but why? Well, the damage was amazing considering, but she had to use her mimic for distortion. So she had double distortion, and then she almost got the kill onto Syndra regardless. So it is amazing, but still. Just don't do it. Nocturne flashes away, gets feared by Fiddle, so now you know how it feels. And that's going to be another kill, so I don't see Red Team actually pulling out of this. They're only... The gold cap isn't really that far. Well, cap. Oh my god, Fiddle now going in like a madman. Will distort the enemy team, but it won't be enough. That's a lot of damage there by Syndra, shutting down the Fiddle. I didn't thought he was that far ahead. And Red Team now retaliating onto Blue Team. Blue Team getting a little bit too cocky, and you do not want to get too cocky. They know they're ahead, but you do not want to make that many mistakes. Of course, now it's Red Team getting cocky, so everyone is just a big cock. Lee Sin now trying to run away. Of course, Varus is a very big threat. If he's just able to shoot whilst Lee Sin is tanking, he might still be able to do something. But apparently, it won't work. Or will it? Big damage dealt there by Corky. Nunu finishing him off. So that was actually an ace on Blue Team. But, of course, Leblanc has already respawned and will now clean this up rather nicely. She should have been a little bit faster, but she has a blue buff. So she will be able to catch up to Nunu perhaps with distortion. It is off cooldown. Mimic still 9 seconds on that, so she might be able to do a double distortion over the wall if needed be, but she won't. She might actually go for Nocturne instead. She has 16 soul engorgements, so who knows? Well, of course, Shroud of Darkness, man, it's really a pain in the ass for Leblanc. So she won't go for it. Instead, Steel Blue. What else can you do? Man, that AP is ridiculous on her. 650 ability power. She went for another needlessly large rod, so she is going for the Hourglass, which is a wise decision because you use all your cooldowns and then you just go into your stasis. And then afterwards, your cooldowns are off cooldown, so you can use your abilities again. And this is a very good tactic for Leblanc. It is camp in a bush, wait until someone passes and kill them. And it's actually pretty viable, trust me. Oh, she's going in from behind onto Corky. Will she get the kill? Nice! Ultimate by Varus once more, and that's just a burst on your face, Corky. And that's another kill by Varus. Varus is proving that he is a carry as well. And this will probably be GG. They only have 3 people left to defend. If Red Team is able to defend this, they will get all the praises in the world. But just look at that damage. But it is, as I said, Syndra just snipes down Leblanc. Leblanc snipes down Syndra. So that's the AP carry down for Red Team. They only have 2 players, the support and the top lane. Supports gets focused apparently. Or well, I say support, it's actually the tower that gets focused by Varus. Shooting down the tower at an incredible pace. Varus now just shooting down Yorick. Doesn't give a duck. And that's going to be a fear and a kill onto Nunu. So only Yorick left to stand. Fiddle, Flash, using his ultimate over the Nexus. Just having some fun. Great play there by Blue Team. They did everything well. They didn't really have a team you might say, hey, we're gonna win this. But it worked. They did it. I think it was all thanks to, well, of course, pretty much timing as well. Bottom lane won their lane, crazy enough, with the Fiddle. Mid was actually on equal terms for a long time, actually still, to be honest. Syndra was playing great this game, but wasn't able to carry her team. Leblanc, of course, playing like a Leblanc, not having any minion kills. I feel less ashamed now. When I play Leblanc, I also barely have any minion kills, but I've seen top players playing Leblanc and still having decent CS, so hey, it's a living. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Whatever it is I do, whenever it is I'll do it. Bye.